Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Fishing and Adventure Tales with Alec. Today we're going to be doing something that's really basic, but at the same time really important. And even for seasoned fishermen, it's important to refresh and learn your knots. So today we're going to be talking about some essential fishing knots, and I'm going to show how to tie them and what each are important for. The first is an improved clinch knot. It is the everyday hook knot. I've been tying this since I've been fishing since maybe 10 or 11 years old. Okay, and it's always a good refresher to learn and make sure you're doing these things right. The second knot we're going to do today is the Palomar knot, which is considered the world's most strongest knot. Okay, it's considered the world's most strongest knot, and we'll discuss that, why that is. The knot number 3 we're going to focus on today is the dropper loop. Real important terminal tackle, particularly if you're bottom fishing. Knot number 4 is going to be the surgeon's knot, and that's going to be line to line connection. All right, very important, particularly if you're using mono leaders or fluorocarbon leaders. And then we're going to do a perfection loop, and that really shows how to tie a terminal tackle at the end, particularly a sinker. If we have time, connect braid with fluoro. I do have another video on the differences of braid, mono, and floral. If you have questions or are confused of which is which, you can check out that video. The link will be in the description. So just a couple of things that we're going to be using. I have this old pen, Squid Master. This is mine from the 70s. I had it completely refurbished, and it has braid on here now. So we're going to be able to use this when we go and test the braid line. We have fluorocarbon leader, 20 pound. We'll be using this for the leaders. And then I have high vis 15 pound mono that we'll be using for tying the knots. So with that said, let's get into it. All right, so the first knot we're going to be working on is the improved clinch knot, and it is the bread and butter of all the fishing knots. This is your go-to for tying any line to any lure, hook, etc. So I'm going to use this lure without hooks, okay, just so it's easier for me filming, doing this on the camera, and all of that. So for this, we're going to tie it to a fluorocarbon leader, which is typically what we would tie our lures to. So we pass this through the eye, bring this out here at the tag end, then just loop the tag end around 5 or 6 times. Okay. Looping this around. Okay. Take the tag end through the loop. Right? And to improve it, you just bring this one, the tag end, back through the other loop. As such, if you can get it on the camera, bring this through, pull together, moisten. You can use your saliva to moisten. Okay, just pull this, and there we go. An improved clinch knot. Just tighten that up. Here we go. And this is ready to fish. Okay, and then you just trim off this tag end as such, and now you have an improved clinch knot. Next up is the Palomar knot. Many anglers consider this to be the strongest knot in fishing. It is incredibly easy to tie because it's basically an overhand knot that's doubled up. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to double up about 6 inches of the leader, pass that loop through the eye of, you can do it through a hook, or in this case, we have a swivel. It's a great knot for tying to swivels. And then you just pass this completely through. So let's again demonstrate that with the fluorocarbon leader, because again, you would be attaching this. Well, you could be attaching this to mono, and then to the barrel, and then the other end to the leader with fluorocarbon. But let's go ahead and just use the fluorocarbon. All right. It's a little tricky doing this at arm's length with the camera. Okay, so we double up the leader. We're going to pass the eye of the barrel through that. Then we're going to do one double overhanded knot like such. And then we're going to take the big loop that we just created over the barrel swivel and just pull that. Now you should wet this with your saliva, which I'll do off camera. And you just wet that real quick. Okay, and pull tight. And now you have the Palomar knot here, and all we need to do is take our fishing scissors and clip the tag end as close as possible. Here, I'm just going to do it quick and easy. And you can see here you have the Palomar knot. And now this is ready to tie another line to make a rig. So here you go. All right, so now we're going to do a couple of knots on the same rig. Let's say you're fishing, bottom fishing, pier, boat, whatever, and you want to tie the sinker to the line and then make some dropper loops. So first, to get the sinker to the line, the best way of doing it is a perfection loop. Double the line, loop the leader or the line. I'm using fluoro here. Make one double overhanded knot. One thing with fluoro is incredibly strong, but also it's a little unforgiving when you're tying knots. Okay, get that through once, then put this through a second time. You wet it with your saliva and just pull this tight, and now you have an incredibly strong loop. And to attach this sinker, we just put the sinker through the line through the eye of the hook, put the loop through the eye of the sinker, wrap that around, and voila. You now have your sinker attached to a perfection loop at the bottom of your line. But now we want to add some hooks here. Okay, so this is where the dropper loop comes in. So let's kind of make this about a foot or so up. And we're going to put the dropper loop here. Okay, so to do this, and we still have this hanging here. You make the loop as such. Okay, and then we're going to take this one main loop and just wrap it around about 6 times, keeping the your finger in the middle to kind of make that middle loop. You'll see what we do here. Okay, keep wrapping. I lost count. We'll just do one more. Okay, so we have one more. Now we take this, and we take this main line, push this through with your thumb, makes the loop, and pull the ends together. It's easier if you use your mouth to hold it together, which I'll do. And when you pull it together and it's wet, which this one I didn't, and it's wet, you have a perfect dropper loop. Let me open this up here. So here's the sinker, and come here is a dropper loop that you could now attach a hook to. Okay, you can see this against my hand. All right, and what does that look like in an actual rig? Well, here is an actual rig for pier fishing. And let me move this camera here so we can kind of get it against maybe something a little dark than the white. So here you can see we have a barrel swivel attached with, this one's attached with an improved clinch knot. We have a dropper hook Then you raise this higher. We have another dropper hook with a bead. Okay, and then down here we have a, this rig has a snap with an improved clinch for the weight. Again, this was a store-bought rig, but again, you could do the perfection loop down there, and you would have the same as we just tied. There's going to be times where you need to tie a fluorocarbon leader in my left hand to your mainline mono that's in my right hand, and you want a knot that is going to be small and also very strong, and the double surgeon's loop hits that bill. So let's show you how we tie this very simple but yet important knot. So here we have our main line, which would be on our fishing reel, and then we have our fluorocarbon leader. So we have a 2 foot, maybe 3 foot section of leader. We let me just clear this out. We double overlay the leader with the fluorocarbon. The leader is clear, the mono is high vis yellow. We make a loop as such, and then we take the tag end of the mono and the leader part of the fluoro, and we run these through here twice. Okay, and it's important that they both go through, otherwise the knot will fail. And fluoro is very unforgiving with poorly tied knots. That's one loop, and now we bring this through one more time. Once they're both through, then we grab the 4 lines like such, pull those babies together, and now we have a double surgeon's knot connecting the mono to the leader. So the next knot and the last knot we're going to do is the albright knot. I'm going to be attaching this braid line, which is what I mostly fish with, on the right, with a fluorocarbon leader. This is an incredibly strong knot. This one's already been pre-tied, okay, and this is great for attaching your braid main line to your mono. Okay, for the mono to mono, we use the previous knot, which was the surgeon's knot, but that won't work with braid. It's too slippery. So let's get into it. So first thing we're going to do in the albright knot is make a loop with the leader. Okay, we have the loop with the leader, a nice big loop. I'm clumsy with my fingers. Okay, we take the tag end of the braid. Pass it through the loop. Okay, pinch it here, pull it through. Okay, and now we're going to wrap the braid around both lines of the leader, the tag end and the main leader. Oh, 6, 8 times, whatever you could manage. It's better to also pre-tie as much of this as you can before you hit the water, because wind and just the anxiety of trying to get knots tied when you're fishing, at least for me, is a real pain. So just a couple more little loop-de-loops. There we go. We got that. And now we put this through the same way that this was. Okay, put it right back through the loop and get that. And now we grab all these ends, pull. I'm going to just wet it a little bit. And now it's wet, and we pull. And now we have one of the strongest knots that is perfect for tying braid to leader. All right, so you just clip the ends, and then it's going to look really like the one that I pre-tied before.